As I mentioned, our KM benchmark is made up of 5 primary categories: people, process, content, culture, and technology. And I should note, we always talk about technology last because we recognize it's an enabling factor, a critical one, but one that is bound to fail if not supported and considered through the other 4 categories. When we talk about people, we're really talking about mapping the knowledge of the organization. Who are the consumers versus the producers of knowledge? How does that knowledge become explicit content? How does it flow throughout the organization? When we talk about process, we're really talking about the governance and workflows that guide how that knowledge matures. From a content perspective, we're assessing how mature your content is, but also the overall state of that content. Is it maintained in a way so that the organization and the individuals within it can find the newest information, the most recent, the reliable and trusted content in ways that are natural to them? From a culture perspective, we're assessing whether the organization is naturally an organization of culture sharing, whether there is a natural support for collaborating with colleagues, and whether leadership enforces that and encourages it at every level. And finally, from a technology perspective, we're assessing how your technology suite works together, how it works for the organization and for the end user. Is it usable? Is it mature? Is it going to allow the individual to get the answers that they need in order to accomplish their missions? The other key to the benchmark is that it becomes a tool to allow an organization to communicate up to leadership. We've often found that one of the critical success factors for a KM transformation is leadership support. This communication tool becomes something that allows an executive to very quickly, clearly understand the value of knowledge management, where their organization presently sits, the cost of being behind the curve, and the potential value of being ahead of it. With this tool, we found that we can quickly gain leadership understanding, which leads to leadership support, which leads to greater momentum and greater progress in maturing an organization's overall knowledge management.